Hello there. Hello to everyone. Thank you for being here today. Lucas is going to tell us about a webinar that he's going to conduct on the 9th of May. So it's very soon. Don't delay too much your enrollment to participate in this webinar because it's going to be very, very interesting. So what is it all about? Lucas is going to tell you. Hello, Lucas. How are you, my friend?
Hi, Roland. I'm fine, thank you very much. Hello, everybody. So, yes, Chiron, the healer, is going to enter Taurus in a few months. Now, it will start in June 2026. It will remain there a few months. Go back in Aries to eventually settle in this sign in the course of 2027. When we look at Chiron, we look at the wound that we have. And so, if you are now in a situation of uncertainty, especially in your health, in your body, if you don't feel that well in your body, if you are uncertain about your financial situation, which is very much related to Taurus, if you're unsure about your self worth or not knowing really where you're going in your love life, Chiron has answers for you. Indeed, it shows the wound, but also shows the way to healing. And that is what this webinar is going to be all about. Understanding where we will be facing those issues and what Chiron proposes through the aspect is going to do with the other planets to get into this healing journey.
Yes, that's very interesting. Now, I wanted to ask you, of course, we're going to talk about the effect, possible effect of this transit, which is going to last quite some years, on the whole, the whole world, and especially perhaps about food, about agriculture, about the land itself, and what the land provides as far as food is concerned. Do you think that there could be some kind of pandemic again linked to Taurus and what it means, what its symbolism is in astrology?
I hope that this is not going to be the case, of course, but this kind of position here is also of concern. Indeed, Taurus speaks about the resources we have, and Chiron is the different issues we can face. And so we see that already in the word. There are some very intense situation around some very important resources. And I think this is, the indication of what can be even more intense when Chiron will get in Taurus. And the aspects he will do, especially this year, are very strong. He will be in hard aspect with Pluto, which represents society's most intense transformation. He will also be in hard aspect with Jupiter, which is related to rule international situations and, leaders that rule the world. So this is definitely bringing a matter of concern, yes.
Yes, because we remember in 2020 when Chiron was in Aries, beginning its transit in Aries, it formed a discordance with what was in Capricorn at the time, and then Mars transited in Aries, and that's when actually the pandemic became much more important and more or less worldwide.
Absolutely. And Mars is now very intense. He's like, preparing those huge changes. Then Uranus will come into the game, and eventually Chiron is going to be pushed, by all those important configurations. So definitely there are many things to see, to observe, and also we can maybe prepare in a way or another on an individual level to get the most out of this rare position. Chiron takes 51 years approximately to go through the full zodiac lap. So this is This is rare and important.
Yeah. And some people are going to live their return of Chiron if they're about 50, 51 years of age, or if they're 100 or 102 years of age, they will also have to deal with the return of Chiron, which is actually a moment in time when anything that has to do with health may become much more overwhelming and important to realize.
Those are pivotal moments in life in regard to health and also global understanding of our life situations, definitely. I'll be talking about the Chiron return, and also in the second part of the webinar, I'll go through the different solar charts to show where this Chiron work, where this potential healing can take place in the life of everyone, depending of where the sun is positioned in their charts.
Yeah. Yes, and I suppose that when Chiron transits in Taurus, it will form aspects with itself in everybody's chart. So if you have a trine, for example, from Chiron in transit in Taurus with your Chiron in Capricorn or wherever, there will be a very positive influence that will help you to deal with any health issues. But if it's a square, if it's an opposition, if it's a sextile, and so on, it is different. So it may be interesting to talk about that as well.
Definitely. We will cover that as well, the position of Chiron regarding its birth position, which is a cycle of evolution of that area of life. So understanding if we are on the right track and can pursue in that direction, or if there is an adjustment to be made, depends on those aspects. Absolutely.
So that's a very rich subject, actually, and I'm sure that you can cover most of the configurations that Karen is going to produce. But of course, it is limited to a general type of a reading, although anyone interested in, of course, obtaining more information, more personal information, will be welcome to ask you questions or order even a more in-depth reading about themselves or someone they know.
Sure, absolutely. And as an accompaniment to the webinar, I will also send a working document after the webinar is held with all the different periods that are important and some questions that people might want to ask themselves to take the most of this transit. I think a transit is also an open question to everyone, to every individual. That's a question from the sky to yourself. And connecting in that way can definitely help put some perspective and make the most wise choices.
Mm. And also what Karen is going to show us when it is in Taurus first, and then it goes back into Aries. Maybe it is a period when we should ourselves go back onto some of our health issues to make sure that we treat everything correctly, because when Chiron changes sign, it's not going to come back in Aries for another perhaps not 50 years, but at least what, 42 years or something like that.
Yes, definitely. This back and forth motion is always very interesting because it blends different energies, different archetypes, so to say. And so this is a shifting period where a lot can be done, where we have a second chance, so to say.
So that the written document that you're going to send to everyone participating in this webinar will be in conjunction with the replay that you will also send.
Yes, it will. Absolutely.
Very good. So remind us, when does it happen? What time? And for how long?
So it's going to take place on the 9th of May at 3 p.m. Universal Time, and it's going to last approximately 2 hours.
Approximately 2 hours, because I'm pretty sure you're going to be a bit more, exalted and passionate as you are talking about Chiron. It may last for 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, if no one stops you from, talking and talking about what you like most in life, astrology.
It may indeed.
All right. So thank you very much, Lucas. And I'm sure that everyone participating in this webinar is going to, well, feel um, better, because knowing in advance what something may bring into your life allows you to prepare yourself and to be stronger in the face of, well, difficulties, or even more happy if you can benefit from very beneficial transits that may, occur according to your chart. Thank you very much, Lucas. See you soon then.
Thank you, Roland. See you very soon. Goodbye.